Rocks are all dead, right? Alrighty, think about 1928 when scientists in France announced that Earth's crust is not just cold chunks of metal, but some are alive with energy. Physicist Henry Becquerel was discovered it in 1896. He did many experiments showing that the element uranium produced tiny amounts of atomic particles. Fast forward 32 years later, radium was booming with it being used by doctors to cure people. People were paying good money to soak in the stuff. And not only that, it was also used for paint. As the watch factories, yes, the one on your wrist, girls would paint on the dials on the face of the watch and would need to produce a sharp tip to paint on the small numbers. So their smart management team thought,
let's make them lick the brushes with radium to make them sharper.
The girls would put the tip of the brush in their mouth and shape the size of the brush to get the finest point possible. The reason why people were going bonkers for this tungsten paint was it glows in the dark. Amazing, I know. The girls would put the glowing paint in their hair and face, and one girl even put it on her teeth to make it look like the Cheshire Cat smile. Anything too good to be true can't be real, because not long after these girls made all the watches, the workers began to fall ill. Their teeth fell out, their mouths were filled with sores, and their jaws rotted and wasted away. They were weakened by an unstoppable anemia. By 1924, 9 of the dial workers were dead. They weren't old for their age, they were in their 20s. All of them had one thing in common: the factory. Down the road, 5 girls from the factory took it into their own hands and filed a lawsuit against the company. They won because of the early forensic evidence of glowing hair, the radium destroying their bones, and most of them losing the ability to walk. In the end, they won the lawsuit.